Hey guys, my name's Michelle. So for my play therapy kit, I have three different ideas. First, I have some rubber ducks. Starting out with a bride and groom, mom and dad, kind of creating that family, that nurturing kind of environment. And then we also have some kind of bad guy ducks. These ducks could be representing bad guys. They could be representing somebody who is maybe not nice to them. But this duck could represent somebody who is who may not look nice, but is nice on the inside. They have this scary horns, but these dots may represent, kindness or friendship, various different things. The child could use all of the ducks as a way to express family dynamics. They could use it as a way to express, somebody may look scary, but they may not be, or vice versa. They may look not scary, but they may actually be scary. All of those various different ways that children may need to express themselves. So that is kind of our real life nurturing aspect. Next, we have our creative. Just some good old paper and markers. Personally, I'm not a huge fan. A lot of people really enjoy slime or other kind of things like that. I personally have a really hard time with the sensory aspect of that. So I don't like to use those personally. I have used sand trays in the past. They are interesting. I do enjoy using those. I think that having a child draw pictures is a really great way for them to just express themselves. There's no lines, there's nothing they have to do or follow, or no constraints of, oh, well, these are the only, figures or action or, toys that I can use in the sand tray. It's just a blank canvas. They can do whatever they want, however they want, which is kind of, I think, enjoyable for them as well. And then lastly, as our acting out toy, we have two stuffed alcoholic beverages. I know that a lot of the children that are coming to see a social worker are likely experiencing a home trauma, and that trauma may include an alcoholic caregiver. My thought behind these was kind of seeing how the child would engage in a toy version of a grown-up item. While these are technically dog toys, I, would have child versions of them or make child versions, right? But they're soft, they're inviting, they're cozy, but they're still grown-up items. This one's a beer, this one's a hard seltzer. Seeing whether the child shies away from these, whether the child may decide that, those are grown-up items. I need to give those to a grown-up. I can't play with those. Whether the child starts to mimic behaviors that they've seen their grown-ups engage in, whether it's drinking, whether it's getting so drunk they're passing out, just kind of various different things, seeing what the child does. So while I have three very different items, I think that they all can show various aspects of a child's life. First we have our little rubber duck family with our little rubber duck pirates and devils. We got some crayon, some markers and paper, and then our little stuffed alcoholic beverages. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.